How's everybody doing today? I am still on the ceiling, so excited from my little announcement yesterday, my big reveal from what happened all at the weekend. So I'm so excited still. If you've managed to catch me here live today, just drop a hey in the comments just so that I know that you're here. And if you're catching up on replay, just put hashtag replay too. So yeah, great to see you here. I'll just carry on, and if you join in live, that's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to talk about upleveling, because obviously with what's happened to me over the last few days, there's been some serious upleveling going on, some serious stepping out of comfort zones. So if you don't know what on earth I'm talking about, I'll just fill you in. Is that I actually got the opportunity given to me at the weekend to go and speak, be interviewed rather, on Fox TV in America, and so to go out to America in September, October sort of time. And it was like, oh my, what a fantastic opportunity. But of course it brings up all the little gremlins as well, doesn't it? All of the sort of the feelings of, fear, can I do this, and what have you. And I've also had so many people that have sort of said to me, things like, oh God, I wish I had the courage to pursue a different career. I wish I could start my own business. I really want to write my own book. And, what is it that's stopping them? What's stopping them doing that? The one thing that I know for sure, that over the last year, I have actually made a conscious decision to do something different. So I have consciously decided that I want to up-level my life. I want my business, to continue to, be supporting, inspiring and empowering women in business to, to transform their lives. I want to continue to do that. And I want to upscale. I want to do that. It means that, I have felt like I've constantly been coming out of my comfort zone over the last year, and actually I've been making a lot of other people come out of their comfort zones too when I've been coaching them. So the thing is, you do have to make the decision, first of all, to change if you want to up-level your life, and then you've actually got to take the action necessary and do something different. Stepping out of that zone means that all different opportunities suddenly start, presenting themselves to you. If you dream bigger things start happening. It's like that domino effect, isn't it? So up-leveling your life is moving up to a higher place from where you once were. Hi Mel, hi Joe, great to see you here. Let's give you a wave. If you are here live, just pop a hey in the comments. I've not got any comments coming up. I can see all you there, but I've not got any comments. So if you are here live, just pop a hey in the comments, and I know you're here live. So up-leveling your life, it requires the right mindset and attitude. Many people get really stuck, don't they? They get really stuck because they're not willing to go out beyond sort of, the level of work that they've done right now, where they are right now. They're not maybe ready for that big radical change. But actually we have to take the risk. We have to do some scary stuff. Certainly for me in the last few days, I am going to be doing something that's so scary. And so whilst I'm really excited as well, I've got the scary thoughts coming in as well. I've absolutely been petrified since the weekend. But what would I feel like right now if I had said no to that opportunity? And then I'm sort of sitting here right now, kind of watching other people that decided to take the risk and took that opportunity to go to Florida. You know, I wouldn't I wouldn't be very happy right now to do that. So first thing, let me get really straight with you. If you if you keep on doing the same things, you're going to keep getting the same results. There's simply no other option. So if you are saying that you want to do something different, if you are saying that you want that new career or whatever, you've got to do something different to do that. No one can change your life for you but you. And it takes effort, doesn't it? It takes effort and energy to also work out maybe, what you want and what path that you actually want to follow. But you've also then got to work out perhaps what's not working right now, what's not serving you as well, so that you can actually make that choice to do that. Because I think we all expect, for that sort of magical wand to come along and make that decision for us. It's just not going to happen. You've actually got to do something yourself. You've got to up-level yourself. So what exactly does up-leveling your life actually mean? If anybody's got any ideas, just pop those in the comments there. What does up-leveling your life mean to you? If I say that, what does that mean to you? Because there's loads of things that it can be. What does it mean to you when we're talking about up-leveling your life? It in a general term, it's basically being better than you were in the past. Letting go of those things that have held you back for a long time. Letting go of that self-sabotaging behaviour. When the little gremlins do come up, instead of going into it, actually letting go of those self-sabotaging behaviours, not living on autopilot, not living in the comfort zone. It's actually making those choices and the decisions that completely align with that bigger vision that you want in your life. That's something inside of you. That you're ready to move forward. You want something different. And so up-leveling is being able to move to that next level of your life, whether that be in your career, with success, with your finances. You're moving forward and opening yourself up to that next level. If you think of it like sort of playing a video game, then you improve your skills, don't you, each level that you play, and then you move up a level. If I watch my son playing the video games, that's you've done that. Once you've conquered that one stage, you move up to that next level, and that's what up-leveling actually, it just all it is in a nutshell. But here's the sticky part. The problem is with up-leveling, we feel safe, don't we? We feel safe where we are right now. We feel safe knowing what's going to happen, being in the known rather than the unknown. And like I said, those little voices may start raising in your head, and it's usually at the point of where you're actually crossing over into that next level, when you're actually you're so close to stepping up. That's usually when those little things in your head start trying to pull you down. It could be that you're a bit too scared to go over there, and those little voices are saying you're not ready yet, and they actually you just stop you moving forward. And it's usually right at that point when you're about to cross over to that next level that we start getting kicked back down. And so often we then just give up. We stop doing it because it's not so comfortable anymore. Sorry, I've got a really dry throat. I think it's all the talking this week, but I've got a dry throat today. So, it's where all the fear pops up for us. As anybody, who's had that where they've had something, something's come up for them, they've got maybe an opportunity, and then something's actually those little voices in your head. You know, if you've got any, pop them in the comments there. Hi Emma, nice to see you. I have got your message. I will be replying back to you. It's been a crazy few days, let's just say. But yeah, pop some comments in there if you've ever had that yourself, that you have had an opportunity and then suddenly you've got that little gremlin coming up yourself and it's keeping you stuck there. And this is all just to protect us. You know, this is where your unconscious mind is just trying to protect you, trying to keep you safe. And it will come up with anything. It will come up with anything. Yeah, it will come up with anything there to actually, prevent you doing something that it considers a little bit risky for you, because it wants to keep you in that your safe zone. Now you know you can design your life in any way that you want to do, but you have to be clear. You've got to be clear of what that actually is, where you actually do want to go, so that you can start taking action in the right direction. There's no point really, is there, if of setting something if you're not going to stick to it and not go forward anymore. So how are we going to start up-leveling? How are we actually going to start doing the sorts of things that are going to take us, to shift us in that direction, to start taking us moving forward and doing those things that we really want to do? The first thing, and of course I'm going to be saying this, is it's your mindset. It comes down to your mindset. Maybe what you need to do is change the way that you talk to yourself, improve the way that you're talking to yourself. If you're constantly using the words, I'll try to do that, or, I can't do that, for instance, again there, if every single time you have an opportunity, you stop yourself immediately with the language that you're talking to yourself with, that's going to stop you moving forward. That's going to stop you taking you to that next level. Hi Shanti, lovely to see you here. The next one is to think about, with your mindset there, expand what you believe is possible for yourself. I do an exercise in the Mindset Bootcamp that I'm running next week where we 10 times our dreams. So what we're thinking of, we 10 times that. So start expanding what you believe is possible for yourself, because something will only materialise if you actually believe it's going to happen yourself. Also, just focus on where you are right now. Focus on the now rather than either living in the past or constantly living in the future. Where are you right now when you're doing that? Start getting that self-awareness, and then you can get some clarity of where you do want to get to. And actually, this decision to up-level, it takes some bravery, it takes some courage. It actually takes you being really objective about looking at things that are going on in your life, deciding on what's working and what's not working, and changing the path if it's not working for you. You will hear me say all the time, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And that just rings so true with me. So all these people that are saying they want to change things, well, are you still doing the same things over and over? Ask yourself, what do you currently have in your life that you do want to keep? Because not everything is rubbish, is it? Not everything is rubbish in your life. So get specific. Get really specific, but take stock of the good stuff too. Rather than focusing on all the things that are not working for you, take a moment to think of the things that are working for you. What is it? What's important to you in your life? What makes you happy? What makes you feel inspired? What really drives you forward? Feels happy and alive? Whether it's exercise or going out with friends. What are the things that you do in your life that really sets you on fire? Because it's those things that you need to be looking at doing more of in your life first, before anything else. So What are those things? What is important to you? Then I want you to think about, what do you do? Oh, thanks for all the hearts coming up there. That's, it's, we need to spend a lot more time in thinking about, what is important to us and doing more of what we love to do. So the next one is to have a think about, what do you need to remove from your life? What do you need to take out of your life? So if you want to up-level your life fast, and we're talking about rapid transformations, if you want to commit to making that change, you've got to get rid of the things that are just not serving you anymore. What is it that are just, you've got to make way for the new things to come in there. So what is it that you actually need to let go of? It's time to ask yourself, what isn't working for you right now? So sometimes that might be really obvious. It might be things like, you're bored in your job, or some in your relationships, or in your work and your career, whatever it might be. But also think about, are there any qualities that you want to let go of? Maybe you keep procrastinating. Maybe you're a little bit impatient. What is it there? What is there? Any other things? Maybe there's some habits that are holding you back. Maybe you want to up-level your health and well-being, but the way you're eating is not serving you right now. So think about those things as well as the obvious things. So what is it that you need to let go of or take out? Because we need to focus on those first, so that we can start getting that awareness of the things that are not working, so that we know that we can focus our efforts in the area that are going to change the direction the most for us in the quickest period of time. The next one I want to just ask you there, or is for you to ask yourself, is in what way, and this is a bit of a weird question for you, but in what way may you have invited those things that we've just talked about, the things that you need to let go of, in what way did you may have invited those into your life? It's a real harsh statement to say it, and I'll be talking about this a lot more. Hi Liz, nice to see you here. I will be talking about this kind of theory when I do my course on Saturday. Is that we've created the world we live in. Everything that we've got around us right now, we've created in one way or another. Because if it wasn't part of our mindset, you wouldn't be able to conceive it. It wouldn't be part of your reality. So it takes a bit of time to get used to that. But and despite what you might say, then there must be something. What part of you wanted that to happen? And there will be something. Maybe again it's that you're afraid to step out of where you are right now, and really showing up in your life. Maybe it's about being visible. Maybe you're afraid of being seen and really owning what you truly want. Maybe you're a bit embarrassed to say you really want something, or you might be afraid of rejection, or it might be that you just simply don't want to do the work that's involved. But there will be something that you have, created for that to be happen. And this is the foundation of kind of the self-sabotage and the excuses that we might come up with for not doing something. So it's so important there to narrow down your particular reasons. This kind of the knowledge or the self-awareness, that's the ultimate key to our transformation there. You can't move forward unless you know what it is that you're actually dealing with. And so, usually all of that is right in front of you, right there. So just ask that question. What part of you has brought this to you already? What small part of you may have actually be wanting this? And then let's just turn that onto its head there. Oh, again, thanks for all the hearts coming up. I'm glad you're liking that. What do you want to invite more of into your life? And this is your opportunity to dream big here. Dream really big. Again, on my Mindset Bootcamp, we do a fantastic exercise here about, for dreaming big. So this is your opportunity here to be dreaming big. And, just design your life however you want it. So is there somebody that you look up to? Is there somebody that inspires you or you aspire to be? Have a think about that, and then think about what characteristics do they have that you want? What is it that they're doing that you may want to be doing? How are they? So if you're looking up to them, or maybe it might be even just a celebrity. Again, there, just have a think about what is it about them that you may want. And there's no limitations on this. You're not too old, you're not too stuck, and you are definitely worthy of whatever it is that you truly want in life. Let me be clear on that one. You are worthy of that. So be really bold with your vision. Be really bold there of what you want to achieve. Oh, thanks, Liz. Thank you. Then what you've done, when you've set that really big, dream, that vision, then you've got to chunk it down. Then chunk that down again. So you've got to set some goals there that align with it, because you've actually got to start taking some action. So start now setting some goals that are going to align with that. Chunk it right down so it stops the overwhelm coming in. So if you want to be an author, what can you do every single day to work towards that? Start taking time every single day to start writing your book, because you're not going to get anything done just by thinking that you want to do it. You've actually got to do something about it. So once you've got that big vision there, chunk it right down. What's the one small thing that I can do every single day that's going to move me forward? It's also, as well as the sort of the external things that we may want when we're dreaming big, start thinking also about your, the inside of you too. So whether you want, more confidence, your better health and, well-being, or, whatever it is, being kind to yourself or to other people around you, whatever that might be. Again, think about what other habits, other things, that are not so obvious that are going to enrich your life. If you want to feel more loved, for instance, then you've got to love more, So you also need to give what you want to receive too. So have a think there of what it is that you want to invite into your life. What do you want more of in your life? And dream big here. Put no limitations on it, dream big. Because then you're going to ask yourself, well, how can I start feeling like that person today? How can you start doing that? Once you've got some ideas of what you want to do more of in your life, you're going to take out a piece of paper and you are going to start writing about, a story, planning your fantastic day, as if you've already got it. So you've got to be writing as, I am doing this right now, for instance. You're writing it's the, it's amazing. You've got to keep pressing on with that. So, now start letting those dreams get onto paper. Because actually, again, for something to materialise, you've got to have conceived it in your mind first. And again, I've talked about this a lot in the past, that your mind cannot tell the difference between fact and fiction. What is imagined and what is fantasy. So write down, get right into the nitty gritty of, how can you start feeling like that person? So be that person. Write as if you are that person right now. Write it all down. Don't let anything hold you back there. Just write it all down. You're planting the seeds of what's going to come. That's what's so exciting about this. So don't write anything down that you don't want. Write it in first person as if you are already that person. And really feel the feelings of that as you're doing it. And then you can really start believing that you are becoming that person. You know, you can then refer to that, what you've written down, every single morning, every single evening. Somebody I know recently, because I do the visualization with that process, the future you process, and somebody recently said that they'd taken that idea of that writing that sort of describing your most fabulous day, your ideal day, and they've kind of put it into a little bit of a bedtime story. It's amazing, isn't it? So I thought, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. So again, you know, read your own story every single night. It's reinforcing and, you know, what you want to happen. And again, the way that the mind works, it will start bringing that to you. You know, so if you really want something, you will get it, you know, it will come into fruition for you. You know, what are the habits that you can now start doing now to commit? So commit to those habits that you can do to start up this up-leveling. And again, you've got to take some action, and it can be imperfect action. Let's not wait for perfect before we do something. And, you know, keep yourself accountable as you're doing that as well. You know, stop wasting time on the distractions. If you're focused on up-leveling your life, then stay focused on what it is that you need to do. Take the action and hold yourself accountable for that. Because again, I can't stress enough that you've got the power here. You've got the power to, you know, up-level your life as fast as you want it to happen. Once you decide you're ready, make the decision to go for it. The power is all yours. And when you start to then change, other things start happening around you. You know, you become a different person. You know, you change as you're doing that. How things are reflected to you change. So not only how you feel changes, but changes in the world around you also change as well. People start to respond differently to you. Different opportunities start to present themselves to you. You know, you up-level your life by taking consistent action, positive consistent action. You interact with the people around you that are, you know, you've already started up-leveling to what they're doing. So you're already moving, you know, with people that are going to take you forward as well. So how are you going to up-level your life? Pop anything in the comments there. What are you going to do today to start up-leveling your life? So who's committed to making the changes to their life to up-level? Who's going to do that? Who's going to make that commitment to me right now that they are going to make the changes to up-level their life? I'm going to give you a challenge now. The first thing to do to up-level your life is to commit or to sign up to my Mindset Bootcamp if you've not already done so. So it starts on this Monday, and it's a free 5-day challenge to supercharge your success. The last bootcamp that we run, there were so many transformations that took place in that week. So if you are serious about up-leveling your life, the first thing is to get into my free bootcamp, the Mindset Bootcamp. I'm going to drop the links for it in the comments. Or if you'd like to book in a complimentary discovering session with me, I've got slots in my diary next week. And this is a way that we can get to know each other, and I can find out there, you know, what it is that you want and what help that you need for me to support you to do that. You know, we get super clear on where you are right now and where you want to get to, and then I help you get there. We make it happen. We're going to make it happen. So we can remove all of those limitations that are stopping you moving forward right now. So 2 options for you there, 2 options if you are serious to making that change today. Like I said, I'll pop the link in the comments and you can always message me for details too. So I hope that this has given you a little bit of inspiration and, you know, the courage to go for it. You know, just get out there and, you know, live your life more intentionally this year. You're going to really supercharge your success this year. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.